Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between and off the spectrum. My name is Prince Kitsune, and today I'm back with another episode of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Now, things may be quieting down just a little bit, but that doesn't mean that we're not getting valuable information. Scar, May, one of the May, well, both Mays really, and Dr. Marco, who now is a fucked up face that we haven't seen yet. Looking forward to that, I guess. They're off to fight Kimberly, who is off to fight Scar. So that's going to be sick, regardless of how it goes. I don't know if I expect Scar to make it out of that fight. I don't even know if that's going to happen soon, but we're going to see some more progress on that front. Other than that, though, most of the conflicts that we have are going to be a little bit less action-oriented, which is fine so long as we're still getting good information and so long as we're getting good character beats, which we just have consistently been getting great character beats the entirety of the show. So still a lot to be excited about. Now, before we get into the episode, just remember today is another Wednesday episode, which means it is another iteration of White Claw Wednesday. I've gotten to the point now where I'm no longer buying just like new flavors every time because I got through most of them, to be honest. At least most of the flavors that I wanted to try. So we're getting to the point where we're just repeating the same flavors over and over again, which is not a bad thing necessarily, because the original, or at least the main variety pack that I get, is just goated. So we're back to the black cherry. Everyone's tried, well, maybe not everyone's, but my tried and true for sure. It's probably the most popular one though, at least the one that most people agree on. I'm so funny that my I never really considered that before, but I just saw my my PNG move out of the corner of my eye when I opened the White Claw. So like I don't know, it's just funny that I smile when I hear the sound of the can opening, because you know it's just connected to my mic, and if there's sound on the mic, then there's I'm gonna move anyway. But allow me just to waste another second. Don't forget to hit the buttons, you know, the ones, the YouTube buttons, the like button, comment button, and subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell as well if you want notifications. I'd appreciate it a lot. Let's get into the episode. Off to a great start. Frame one, we just have this drawing that Ed drew of the panda last episode. Does it look just like her? No. It's not though. They clearly painted something else. Huh, maybe they didn't. Maybe it just happens to be the same. That's really funny. Minor joke. Yeah, where could they be? I did forget to mention that Ed and Al were looking for these guys too, so they might get involved in the Kimberly thing. Because, okay, what Ed and Al found out was that Ishvalen and Zingiz, I don't know, I guess Zingiz would be the way to alchemy. You know, alchemy from other places is a little bit different. And when the father blocked Ed and Al's alchemy, he wasn't able to block Scar and May's alchemy. So who knows what that's about? But that's part of the reason they wanted it. They want to search her out, I guess. I feel like we've seen this exact same establishing shot of the train station multiple times. What is she worried about? Ah, okay. She still believes that he's a good guy. Aww. Who is this lady? Something about her freaks me out. That's cute. I don't trust this woman at all. If she's not important, why are we seeing this scene? This chick might be Dark Connection, because she saw the panda. Scar is just, is that Scar or Dr. Marco? Be either. That's cute. What an unusual Neko-chan. Well, there we go. They're at the train station. She probably knows what direction they're headed to. That's cool. East City, right? Because that's what the intercom said. That's why she was in a hurry, because she was trying to make the train. There we go. We're being followed? No. Yes. Oh, okay. Oh, they know he's here. That's... Where did he go? Is he just... Is that a good idea? Yeah, well... Huh. Was it worth revealing that you're both there? I don't know. I guess they probably know that they're both there. Because, I mean, the Sins know that Marco is with him. That's why they send Kimberly. That's what they told Kimberly. Kill Scar, but bring us back Marco. Yeah. I'm glad it looks like the episode is actually focusing on this, because this is the most interesting thing that's happening right now. But the girl went east. I think he's throwing them off. Right, he's being too conspicuous because he wants you to know where he is and wants you to follow him in that direction. It's all part of the plan. But Kimberly's not falling for it. Wonder what he actually wants, though. That's the thing. Why would Scar be sending him off in the wrong direction? Aha, told you she was important. Is that Envy? Or is it just some girl? Woman. She's not a girl. It's gotta be Envy, right? What does that mean? You just see a woman, you're just like, eh, none of my business, I guess. Why'd you stop in the first place, then? Probably recognizes that disguise. If that's a disguise that Envy has used before, because that's my best guess as of right now, then maybe he would recognize that. Like, oh, okay. But probably knows that it doesn't really concern him, or else they would have interacted, right? Damn, am I reading that right? Is May's only 29? Oh, God. Wait. Oh, I hate that. He was younger than me, and he had a wife and a child? Oh, I hate that. I hate that so much. Oh, God. Why is she talking to Roy? I don't like her. Do they know each other? I would imagine they don't. He's such a charmer. That's kind of creepy. But you walked right into that, dude. Ah! I thought it might have looked like somebody else. I just couldn't quite tell because we never got a good look at her face. That's interesting, though, because this guy seems like the one higher up in the military that is on Roy's side and is not fully corrupted. So what does he want? Also, it's good that he's the one that saw the panda. Oh, so Roy's the one that's called this meeting. I guess they did talk last episode, didn't they? I just watched it and I already forgot. I just didn't think it was that important. I guess maybe it's not. All I need to know is that they're meeting. That's all that matters. He does a good job with the voice. No, seriously, what the fuck is going on, Roy? Alka history. They're going to the library. You see what I mean in terms of like the storylines that we have going on right now? We have the inevitable clash between the guy who perpetuated the Ishvalan genocide and the strongest remaining Ishvalan alchemist. And then we have Ed now going to the library. Nothing against libraries. Libraries are great, but libraries are a place that I go and I want to... I mean, I don't go to libraries, but a place that I would go if I wanted to be somewhere quiet. Ooh, someone's dying over there. See, they're putting someone down right now. That's too bad. Central Senior Staff of Volgon Dark. Oh, yeah, that's one way of putting it. Yeah, that's the point. At least he has one man that is He is one man. He may not look like a man right now, but I promise you he is a man. Not that there's anything wrong with him not being whatever, shut up.
少し昔、わしがセントラルにいた頃にね、
Who's Raven?
レイブンに聞かれたよ。
Do we know who Raven is?
完全なる不死の軍
Oh, that's Raven. Okay, yeah, I remember that guy.
とな。
不死の軍団
What?
ホムンクルスのことか
But like soldiers.
クラランと一周してやった。そしたら
Yeah, no
その後
kidding.
すぐわし、東方司令部に飛ばされちゃった。
Oh, really?
左遷ですか
Seems like they do that all the time then.
ごたごたとうるさい東部問題の尻拭いをし続ける羽目になったよ。
Punishment.
ごたごたといえばリオールの暴動を覚えておいでですか
Do I remember the insurrection in Lior? Oh, yeah. I definitely remembered the city name. I just didn't remember which one it was. False priest, of course.
錬金術師によって暴かれた事件です
With the fake philosopher's stone.
覚えとるよ。
Some reason, by the way, that's like one of my higher viewed episodes of the series so far. I don't know why. For me, it's not that memorable of an episode. But it has a decent amount of views for some reason.
大混乱に陥りましたが初期の段階で東方軍が迅速に行動して暴動を抑えることができました、
が、セントラル軍が出張ってきて、
Do I remember this?
お払い箱にされた。
Or are we just getting further context for something that we saw earlier?
リオールの治安が急激に悪化したのは
Ah, okay. There was an implication that the uprising, I wouldn't call it an uprising. Is uprising the word? But unrest, civil unrest, grew. So they mentioned that at the beginning because Ed didn't kill the priest, but the Sins killed the priest. I think. This is like episode 5. So I have, if I'm not remembering every detail, I'm just stating things that I remember as I remember them. If I'm wrong, feel free to remind me. Because if it's about something that we've already seen, I just want to make sure that I'm remembering the proper context so that I can have, you know, the full experience. But that sounds about right. I don't know how important it is, but really it seems like in this case anyway that they're just using it as a reason to kind of go over the type of work that Grumman was kind of forced to do, right? It's just an extension of their conversation of like, oh, you didn't choose to become one of the inner circle, so you got kind of cast off a little bit, right? Like we've seen done with all Roy's people.
またまたご冗談をグラマン閣下ともあろうお方が地方の長で満足する気などかけらもないのでしょう
Yeah, of course he isn't.
シュバールを経験した
He's a fucking general.
兵を要する東方軍を持っておられるというのに
Yeah, because Ishval is to the left. Or left. East. Why did I say left? Left isn't even east. Left is west. Whatever, shut up. Pretend I didn't say that. It's been a long day. Wait, so why did he go to the... I don't know if it was a brothel, but there was just all women there. Why did he go there? In order to get his attention. I called him a her because he's dressed in drag. Oh my god. It's nighttime, okay? I don't usually record this late. I just had a busy day, so wasn't able to. It's almost midnight.
やれやれ。セントラルが面白いことになってきたおかげで消えかかっていた野望の火種がまた燃え上がってきた。
Ooh, let's go. Roy needs all the help he can get, so let's... That would not be a good look. Your makeup melting off of your face.
この後お暇ですかよろしければどこかでお茶でも
まあごめんなさいね。お誘いは嬉しいけど。
He has some shit to take care of. Ah, Roy has the poster. It's so funny. It's so intense. You know, okay. So I've had this conversation before about like Ed and Al. Like Al is kind of like more of the book smart one, and then Ed is kind of the street smart one. But like at the same time, Ed has a lot of very specific knowledge about alchemy. So it stands to reason that he has spent a lot of time with books here. I just think it's very funny that like we see him studying in a book, and it's just like, granted, it's painful because he's not finding what he wants to find, but just the intensity with which he brings to everything that he does, it's just so on brand. It's just funny to me that to think that like this is what he thinks studying is supposed to be. It's supposed to be like really intense, really like just, you know, mentally taxing. He's also just frustrated though. Yeah, why not? Well, I mean, yes, but that was kind of a dumb question on my part. It's Al. You know that that's Al. Oh, no, it's not Al. What's up, guy? What the fuck? It's not like he was in hiding. Yeah, it's supposed to be secret. No one should be listening to them in the library, but... Ah, okay, he's a messenger. Roy. Yeah. He's one of the few people around that Roy can still trust. So I guess I said last episode, I was like, oh, Roy has like 2 people. But like, no, he has a few. He has the coroner, he has Grumman, he has Alex, and he has Ed and Al still. Oh, okay. They were in East City is where she was spotted. Okay, I heard the announcement wrong. I couldn't remember if the train was if it was East City Station, leaving from East City or headed to East City. But that makes sense, right? Because we know that, like I said, Scar is trying to make Kimberly think that he's going west when he very clearly is not. Being too obvious about it, right? I forgot too, by the way, at the end of the last episode, they fucking said they were going north. I totally forgot that too. just the weird state of brain that I'm in right now. Hmm? What's that for? Don't open it until... Introduction to who? Her? Who's her? Tell me. Why is there always... There's always a wall. Why is there always a wall in the snow? You know what I mean? Drachma. We haven't been to Drachma. Oh. Oh. Mrs. Crumman. Salim Bradley. I've seen that girl. That's the girl that looks like Riza, but is not Riza. It's very confusing. She has a similar hairstyle, but her face is different. So I've seen pictures of her, and I'm like, oh, that's Riza. And then I'm like, no, that's not Riza. It's somebody else. But then I realized we have not been introduced to her as a character yet. Seems like now we finally will be. So she's related to Armstrong. That's interesting. Yeah, see, they're not doing a good job of staying hidden. He has a plan. Yep. Oh, he's hopping on the same train. I see. That's the train that Main's on, or tray that Main's on. It's the train that May is on. Fuck me. All according to Keikaku. Also, what kind of plan is this, by the way? Like, you're surrounding him on both sides with guns. What happens if you shoot at him and you miss? You're gonna hit your own guys. That's a terrible plan. Whose idea was that? One of those things where they probably teach you not to do that in real life. Who knows, though? Oh, it's bound for West City. But that's not the final part of the plan. Again, he wants them to think that he's going west. Yeah, she had some weird, cool things. It would be interesting if they could use new powers. Who are you talking to? That's not Ed. Yeah, that's the Fuhrer's son. We just saw him in the title card. Why is he being loud and drawing attention to them? Shh, quiet kid. Oh, that's cute. He's so cute for how much of a monster his father is. This kid has a lot of knowledge. Well, yeah, but there are differences. They're different. Just say that you met. What I would say is just like, oh, we just met some people from there, so we're learning. We're trying to learn more about it. Apparently, there's some differences between alchemy and alchemy that we didn't know before. So I'm just trying to learn more about it. It's a fucking kid. Yeah, there we go. It's different. I mean, that's technically true. Be quiet in the library. No running in the halls. Oh, that's so cute. You don't want to know who the kid is. He is. Wow. It's fucked up. He's still twice as tall as you, almost. Is he gonna punch a child? That's a child, Ed. They have Neptune in this world? Wow, he even knows that much. Whoa, those are guns. I guess Secret Service makes sense, but like... Yeah, they haven't met before. That's not good, by the way. I mean, I guess Bradley said just like keep doing what you're doing. You know, he has no reason to think that them looking into alchemy is threatening to him or the Sins in any way, because that's actually not why they're looking into it anyway. Oh, okay. This gets brought home. Yeah. How'd they get brought in here? I don't like this, though. I'm putting pieces together, right? So we know that Scar and May are headed north. If Scar is trying to tell Central and the government, he's trying to mislead them into thinking he's going west when he's actually going north, and then Ed now revealed that they're trying to go north to meet up with May. I guess I don't know. Maybe Fury doesn't know if May is with Scar. I don't know why he would know that, other than the fact that May was with them when they fought the father, but also I'm overthinking it, I think. Bradley wasn't there when they fought the father. He only knows about it. He was talking to Roy. Cute. That is adorable. That's a shitty question to ask a child. Do you like your father? Of course he does. He's a kid. I guess he wants to know what he's like outside of... The first part was right. That's the one part that he's like, yeah, I agree, he is busy. Like, oh, you know, my dad does a really busy job, but, you know, that's really difficult. People, you know, but he does a good... And it's just like, yeah, no, he's busy. That's the only part of what you said that I'll acknowledge. He is busy. He cares about his people. Yeah, no, he's busy. He's busy, all right. Yeah, see, they have no idea. Then how did you get married? Damn. He let you do that? Yeah. I mean, it's interesting because really what they're asking, they're asking what he's like outside of the military. And I think they're trying to gauge like whether his family even knows about him and who he is. Clearly they don't. They have no fucking clue at all. They're talking about him like they're a normal family. Yeah. I don't know why he would be angry. It was an accident they ran into each other. That's cute, but also a lie. Nope, nope, reverse order. You heard that he was there first and then you decided to come visit. You can't fool me. Al didn't see him. Only Ed and Roy saw him, so it's appropriate that Al would say that. Al didn't. Ed did. Maybe Al did see him. I don't remember. But he wasn't. No. Al. Sorry, Al was in the room with Ed and Roy. I totally forgot about it. He was totally there because he stabbed him because May was inside Al, and then the Fuhrer stabbed him because he sensed that maybe someone was there, and she got out of the way, and she didn't die. That's right. He was there. He's adopted. We know this. Yes, because homunculi can't have children. That was one of the clues that we got early on. Back when they were like, he may be a homunculus, but we didn't know. That was one of the things that I think Roy or somebody knew that. It's freaky how normal they are, right? Other than Bradley, which they know is not normal. Not normal whatsoever. True. True. It's interesting to see you as a family man. Gap Moe? Does he have Gap Moe? Ah, I was wondering. I was like, why did he look so mad at them when he walked in? Does he feel like Ed and Al are like trying to get to his family to like intimidate him or something? Because it literally was just an accident. But yeah, he's sending a message. Stay away from my family. Or I'll come after yours. That's cute that he still includes Al. Yeah, he said what he wanted to say. He walked in for 2 seconds. Aw, poor kid. He doesn't know that his father is a terrible person. Yeah, reminding him of his position. Yeah, you work for me, bitch. You work for me. Don't come coming after my family. You work for me, state alchemist. Everything that he does is creepy as fuck. Envy? Oh, no. Oh, gosh. I was wondering when we were going to see her interact with him. I hope we get to see more of it because I really want to see what she learns. Yeah, they have no idea. At least we've confirmed that. Anyway, let's just go. Don't say that out loud on the Fuhrer's house. Like, geez, you don't know who's listening. You're at his house. Where are they going then? I'm kind of operating on the assumption that they're lying, but I don't know that for sure. Clearly they have some sort of plan though. Yeah, they just went to the nearest train station, I guess. How did he do it? How did you throw him off? Mountains? What happens in the mountains? Ah, so they could have just jumped off. Yeah. Ah. Headphones fell off. North or south? Not going back east. That's where they're getting chased from. I wonder how he's going to put it together. What's up north? Well, what they're doing clearly isn't working. So I worry about them a little bit. Do you have post credits here? Yes, we do. Are we seeing them jump off? Nope. Aww. Have they seen snow before? But they did see some of it. Is there anything else that we're going to see here? It doesn't seem like it. Okay. Just a confirmation that Ed and Al are indeed going north. Just a little bit of a connecting scene there. All right, doesn't seem like a big deal. All right, so plot thickening just a little bit. Just a little bit of thickening. May not be thick with 2 C's, but it's definitely thick with 1 C right now. Everyone seems to be converging north. I wonder what the explanation is why Kimberly was able to figure out that Scar and Marco were going north. We as the audience obviously knew. But they're going up north. Kimberly's presumably going up north. And now they're going up north. So I assume the next several episodes are just going to take place up there. Although I do feel like they've jumped between locations a lot, you know, just in general. Sometimes it's like, oh yeah, we're going to this new place. And they'll spend like 1 episode there. And then they come straight back to Central after. So I'm not super like, you know, I don't have specific expectations. I'm just curious to see what's going to happen there. I'm also curious to see what's going to happen when they meet the other Armstrong. I don't know exactly what her relation is to Alex, if they're siblings or cousins or anything like that. I'm gonna guess siblings, but you know, I'm sure we'll find out specifically in time. She seems to be a lot more successful than he is, maybe because he didn't actively participate in the Ishvalan war like they wanted him to. I wonder if that's the reason why, as strong as he is, he's still lower on the totem pole relatively. I guess we'll find out some more about that in time. Is there anything else that I want to talk about? I think it's cool that Roy still has people on his side nearby, even if it's not his full force like normal. I think it's just kind of emphasizing the fact that people are sympathetic to his cause. People like him a lot as a person. People are willing to help. I really like that Grumman just kind of acknowledged that this is lighting a new fire in him, and I think Roy has that ability to do that to people around him, right? And maybe that's the real implication of him being the flame alchemist, is that he's just able to light that fire in the people that follow him, right? Maybe that was just like an accident, or maybe that's like an intended connection. I don't really know. And then the whole thing with the Fuhrer, I wonder why it's going to be important that we know that his family doesn't know who he is, right? They went out of their way to introduce that to Ed and Al. Granted, we kind of already knew that because we've seen them interact a little bit before, but why do Ed and Al need to know that? What relevance does it have for them? That's what I'm curious about. I don't know if that's the type of thing that we'll see right away anyway. I think it might be something that we'll just kind of see later over time. Who really knows? Anyway, with this episode, now we are halfway through the story of Full Metal Alchemist. I don't know if I can say anything to properly contextualize everything that we've seen up until this point, and to really kind of mention what it means to me. But like, what I really want to say is I can't believe that I've gotten this far, to be honest. It seems kind of unreal that I've already put out this many episodes, because it feels like I just started. But I really have been loving doing this, and especially recently, the last 15-20 episodes or so, I think I'm really hitting my stride here. So I hope that those of you that are still around, because you know, I'm sure some people are coming in and out and stuff like that, I don't really mind. That's still perfectly fine with me. But I think those of you that have been coming back consistently, watching consistently, liking, commenting, subscribing, watching, which you should do again. Go ahead and hit those buttons again. I would appreciate it a lot. But those of you who have been doing those things, I can't thank you enough, like truly. That being said, I think it's time that we wrap this one up halfway through and a whole new half to go. I hope that this next half is even better than the first half, because we're already off to a phenomenal start. And I just can't wait to see where we go from here. Good night, sweet princedom.